will never learn. Every time I break, there's just more pain to burn. They'll never, never, never learn. Till the battle's won, still kingdom come. I'll never run. That's shooting loyalty. 'Cause I'm taking the world to see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. They'll be calling me royalty. They'll be calling me royalty. They'll be calling me royalty.
Hey guys, we're back, guys. We are back again. Let's go. Genshin in the house, guys. Welcome back, Sam. Did you get a haircut? No, 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 no. For certain reason, I will get copyright. For time being, I can't use this. Okay, so we are which one? Yeah, this one. So we are guys with Act 1. Okay, you have to complete Act 1, Act 2 totally to get to Act 3. Bro, where are you from? Which state? Oh, West Bengal. And guys, those who want to review the UIDs, just send to UIDs. I will definitely do UID reviewing. Washer. The analyst. There is no bullet.
Oh, these should be our seats. Come on, let's sit down. Hey, traveler. Maybe we should strike up a you little.
Excuse me, I did not realize you felt I would be perfectly happy.
Oh,
Monsieur
wait,
Novelate.
that's not it. Paimons. Sorry. Paimons.
A friend, you say?
Oh, so you're not friends with. Nice to meet you.
Ubex
My name's
Novelate.
Paimon, and this is
He's
the
full. Are you
traveler.
from near
We
Darjeeling?
just
No,
arrived at
It
Kolkata.
is an honor to meet you two. And as required by proper etiquette,
His
I will
mechanics, the
also
analyst
introduce myself.
cardinal. Yeah.
Oh, Monsieur Nervillet. What an honor it is to have you here to see my
Monsieur
show.
Novelate.
Ah, Mr. Linney.
Wait.
I saw you all chatting just now. Allow me to introduce you to Fontaine's Chief Justice. That seat is always reserved for him. It wouldn't be too much to say that he's the symbol of justice and
And
honesty
honesty
here in
here in Fontaine.
Ooh, sorry
Udex.
for being so rude. Just
No offense taken. Being Chief Justice is merely what I do for work. Nearly every person has their usual reserved seat, so I'm not so special, really. And by the way, I should probably let you know, even though I would prefer. There's someone sitting up there in the VIP seats that has been striking a pose. I believe she is trying to give you a most So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later. Otherwise.
huh? Oh,
That's
it's Farina,
Farina, the Hydro Archon. Justice.
she sure has a smug.
Very good. That is for the best.
Too much striking
No need to pay
pose.
her any more attention. We may.
Huh? So is this what things are like between the Chief Justice
This on
and
the
the
Hydro
Hydro Archon?
Archon?
All right, please wait just a moment longer. I've pretty much finished my preparations, and the performance will start as soon
As the audience has made their way to the seats.
Yay! The show's finally about to start! Paimon can hardly wait! Paimon's never seen a real live magic show before!
No, she can't be a justice.
Oh! They're dimming the lights! The show must be starting! Sorry.
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. I am the star of today's show, Linny. And over here is my sister, Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please, let's give her a warm welcome.
Hello, everyone.
I know she may seem
Let
to be a
there
little
be justice,
sleepy right
yeah.
now, but that's just a sign that she's nervous.
Whatever.
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can freely manipulate elements. So, I would like to take a moment to assure. Both Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show.
Oh, good point.
Now, without further ado, let the show begin. I know you might miss her, but don't worry. She'll be coming right back on stage
No.
momentarily.
Yeah.
Oh, and before I forget,
It's always like that.
there's one more thing I should say. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye. A magician's greatest skill is making things disappear or appear.
This cinematic one.
The
I really like this.
But this isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think? This one's a little tricky. Using this water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely, right before your very eyes. It's actually quite simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top. Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully. With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around
this
now. Luckily, it's me
on
on
stage.
stage. So let me show you what a true virtuoso can do. Lynette, are you still there? Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
Huh?
This was a cinematic cut.
Whoa! What in the world just happened? How did he do that? Hyman didn't see him do it! Wasn't Lynette inside the water tank? How did she disappear and then reappear out of nowhere?
If we could see easily through his tricks, and to appreciate magic,
Guess you're right.
Thank you, everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed that performance. But our magical journey
This
has only just begun.
begun.
I've prepared even more astonishing surprises for everyone here. The magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just seen. I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water
This
tank
was the idle
impressive
animation. See
enough.
the heroes.
But Lynette is still my assistant after all, in which case I have ample time to make all necessary preparations. So, for my next trick, I will require the... Please, if my assistants could bring up... There are 2 boxes and only 2 boxes. One is here, and I'm sure many of our clever audience, our lucky audience member and I will each enter a magic box. After 1 minute, we will each emerge from the opposite box. Now please, everyone pay very close attention to the box you see here.
Wow! Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lenny have actual superpower?
The lucky audience member will be generated by this. It selects numbers entirely at random. Even I don't know who will be chosen. Now then, let's begin. Let me see. Oh, row 7, seat 3. Congratulations! You now have the chance to experience. Please, come forward. My assistant will take you beside the magic box.
He is a Mondstadt. She is from Mondstadt.
I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully arranged everything for you to... You don't need to do anything, but no matter what strange things may happen, don't come out of the... If the magic is interrupted, who knows where you might end up.
Oh, okay.
All right. Before I enter the magic box, like this. 60, 59, 58. I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box. Oh, and no tricks now.
Ooh! Paimon kinda wants to come fast.
No, that won't do. can see it in your eye. Come on, repeat after me. 60, 50.
60, 59, 58.
That's right, perfect. Keep
54, 53, 52? Why aren't you counting, Nervalet?
I am counting in my head, merely a consequence of my...
Oh, all right. You look so serious that... 40, 39, 38.
Mr. Linney, are you all right in there?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just It would be a disaster if we get sent to the wrong place.
Even though he's saying that, Lenny doesn't seem nervous at all. What was that noise? Did you hear it too? Not sure. Anyway, it doesn't seem... 25! 24! 23!
What's wrong, Mr. Linney?
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying to fix it, but it's pitch black in here.
Never mind the decorations.
No, that's unacceptable. I want my show to be perfect. It seems things aren't quite... It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right. I know 10 seconds and change is...
Okay.
almost
Timok,
there.
welcome Sahara.
Swapping
Sarha.
two people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait, is this the back one? I can't tell, they both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it. I'll try again.
7!
Hey, slow down! Honestly.
5! 4! 3!
Whoops! That doesn't count!
0!
Ta-da!
What happened?
Nothing, welcome, nothing. I like when Genshin makes some quiz voice acted. Those are way more easier to pay attention to, unlike the economia quest. Yes.
Is this part of the show? Mr. Lenny, you're going to use magic to fix the stage now.
What happened?
Oh no. Maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl was...
This performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers. Seal the exits. No one is allowed in or out at this time.
Yes, that.
No need to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the...
Bro.
Unfortunately, the person who is in the magic box has been pronounced dead. His name was Cowell, one of the assistants in Linny's magic troupe.
मजे
Apparently,
मजे
the
हाँ
fire
भाई
on stage ignited
God
the
of
ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank to fall onto the stage. As of now, we are still not sure why we found Cowell in the box, rather than the
the
guest
get
from the audience.
audience.
And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found. It appears that this incident was not merely some mishap with the performance, and there are many indications that it is connected.
The serial disappearances case?
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
I know the truth. I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Linney, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances.
Huh? Why me? This...
No, this all occurred during your magic
Bro.
show, did it not? The missing girl, now that I think about it, that whole speech about magicians...
That can't be right. He was in the box on the stage the entire time. Besides, before the show, he told us that he would like to catch the criminal behind the disappearances. He could have possibly...
Save discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina, May I assume that your comment...
I just think that.
But what Lady Farina said just...
A kidnapping and murder carried out.
I mean, that's right. I mean, you, traveler. You'll support Linny, won't... Then there's no problem at all. You know, the Traveler and I already had a duel the first time we met, but with Linny's help, our little duel ended in a draw. So, no more draws. Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and loser. And...
It wasn't a draw. She obviously lost last time.
I understand. Charges have now... Well, Traveler, seems Lady Farina has... Are you willing to act as Mr. Linny's attorney? Very well. Linny and his troop are all... The audience may begin to leave in an orderly fashion.
a day isn't that long.
Okay. Yeah, this is all the same.
Sorry.
It will be all related to Vishen.
Yeah. I know you already claimed that you would defend me, but not good to hear. I'm sure everyone I don't know whether would ask for how that girl, even a skilled and knowledgeable magician...
Which is precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible.
So where did she get this glass and this mustache? I want to know.
Paimon bought them when we were reading at the bookshop in the city earlier. Pretty cool.
Oh, okay. Okay, she bought it from the bookshop.
Don't worry. Paimon used her own savings to buy them.
I think they look cute.
You have good taste, Lynette.
That's the right attitude. But with the guards watching our every move, it's going to... Good thing you agreed to be our attorneys. Thanks for that. We'll be counting on you.
Oh ho ho.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, just leave it to us. Oh, since we're going to start investigating, Paimon has a question.
Oh, well, I'm afraid that...
The secrets behind our magic are past saving, Linny.
I suppose you're right. 'Tis truly a pity. But if revealing our secrets will help you... We should go somewhere else if we're going...
All right, let's go have a look while the investigation teams are still...
Detective Paimon on the case.
Hello, officer.
What chick
How's
are
the
you?
investigation going?
I see. You must be... Come with me and you'll see. The deceased is one of Linny's assistants named Cowl.
Cowl.
Even though he hadn't joined the troop, the assistants
Cowl.
are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting. As you
They should
probably
remove the
saw
E-double-L.
when you were in the audience, the water tank suddenly fell and smashed the box with Cowl inside it. This is the real mystery. We've already searched the scene and were unable to find any traces. However, if you look carefully, the box was positioned directly under the water tank. All these factors lining up so perfectly makes it hard to see this as a mere accident. If anything, the more
But he doesn't have a motive.
Are you both good friends of his?
Well, you can't say we're good friends, but we've known each other for a little while.
So in just a short time, he was not only able to win your trust, but even convince you to act as his attorneys. I know there's no such thing as magic. The real trick of a magician is holding the audience in the palm of their hand. I've seen a lot of cases, and I can tell you that people are the least reliable kind of evidence. Sorry, I tend to be pretty straightforward. Just know that I'm warning you for your own good. Anyway, you may investigate the scene of the crime yourselves if you're curious. Who knows, maybe you'll be able to come up with some new evidence.
Sorry guys, sorry for the wait guys. Okay.
The investigation.
See?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're helping Linny and Lynette with their side of the investigation. What were you saying about the number selector? There's something wrong with it?
You're trying to help them?
Lenny used the machine to pick a. Well, we thought.
It turns out that the seat. I'm sure you already know that you have to make a In other words, Linny knew.
That much tech.
Bet you see why I was saying it'd be tough to make a case for Linny.
The seats were all booked in advance. Sure, it's not like her name is Halsey. Apparently, she a magic troupe member. Simply put, she wasn't related to the magic troupe at all.
Okay.
That's how it seems to us.
Okay.
No need to be so. It is of utmost.
So this is the rope. The rope looks pretty durable. How can it be burned through so quickly by fireworks? Why are you suddenly so serious, Traveler?
Okay.
Oh, most of it was burned away, but there's still a little bit of it left. Huh. Wait,
I see that you're If you find any.
we don't have too many. The thud?
Yes, exactly. It's just that everyone was awaiting the results of Lenny's trick with beta. I'm of the opinion when the pyrotech.
Wait, what?
Perhaps the balance wasn't right. Oh, that's true.
That does.
There she is.
You! Yes, both of you! Over here! I've been.
Huh? You mean us?
That's right. If I'm not mistaken,
Demoiselle?
you're also among those who wish to.
Well, you're right on the more about that one, but who are you?
Have you never heard of the Spina
Spina
di
di
Rosula?
Rosula?
From mediating disputes and providing protection to solving conundrums, you name it, Spina di Rosula does it. And I, Navia, have the honor of being its renowned president. Though those who play by our rules call me boss.
I'm Silver, her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Melus. Demoiselle's various daily needs and affairs are under my purview.
Demoiselles.
Boss.
Demoiselle. Is it a thing?
Well, I am the second
My apologies, Demoiselle. Should you prefer, boss, I would...
No need.
Okay, if you say so.
All merely trifling details. Never mind. That's right. I've always judging from the look of things.
Really? But how did...
Intuition, naturally. Farina sure was quick to point the finger at Linny without any decisive evidence whatsoever. But that's not anyway.
Sounds more...
Well, what's your opinion? All right, I've answered.
Wait a minute.
Well, I say it does. But don't worry, you won't hear any. In your opinion, do you think it's right to treat a trial?
Well?
And why would that be?
Most astute of you, no matter how wonderful, and if that can be done.
All right, that's quite enough, Malus.
Malus?
Now, I need to make some preparations.
Wait! Since when did we become assistants?
Oh.
That's more like it.
Far be it from me to... You wish to save a friend.
You have a point. And what about you over there? What do you think? You seem like you've got some...
I have nothing to add.
Oh.
We'll be making some preparations first.
And his character is different. Silver and Malus. Melusine.
Sorry, but no one can freely.
No, we're not. Were you always guarding this entrance?
Yes, after the Chief Justice gave the. So the missing girl couldn't have left from here. I doubt there was much.
How can you be so
Well, because I couldn't see Linny's performance from. But still, I think we Melusines are good at that sort of thing, you know.
So, it's safe to... Alright, thank you for your help. This'll... We've checked everything of note here at the performance venue. Paimon wonders how Lenny's discussion with the guards is going. Let's go see, shall we?
Let's go see, shall we?
Very good.
You may spare the pleasantries. I'm just doing my job.
And guys, those who want to repeat the UIDs, just send you
Who's
UIDs.
this?
I will definitely do UID doing for all of you.
Me? I'm Spina di Rosula's guardian angel. If you've got a problem, I've got the firepower.
I got the firepower.
Sorry, I got a little carried away there. Call me Navia. I'm a partner of theirs, and will be helping investigate this whole situation. And these are my companions. Would you mind if they join as well?
Oh, new helper.
Well, let's just say we're
I appreciate your kind interest.
Come with me.
We'll be
to the
heading
village
below
the
stage.
stage.
Huh?
Below stage?
Yes, a world of secrets is hidden but before I reveal everything, you should have a look first. Notice anything strange here?
The balloons are not there.
I'm not trying to be dramatic, remembering the details of a trick.
Weren't there balloons?
Ah, good eye. That said, you're still far from discovering
The back?
Very good indeed. The back of this door was patterned. Those patterns are now gone, replaced by a smooth wooden board. So, if you put 2 and 2 together, what do you... Exactly.
2 boxes.
Oh, so there was a pass...
I knew you'd figure out the 2 magic boxes. See this flat, the box with the lucky...
This trolley can raise... I see. So...
Precisely.
So that's how...
Once the box was lowered, the audience member would only be able...
Right. You were talking...
Ah, yes. My assistant and I had...
And what about...
I was in the mezzanine space in the back
Back
of the
box. Okay, I
That's how we were
see.
able to coordinate Linny's...
I mean, we are twin, and that's my favorite.
So that's how it all worked.
Lynette would briefly walk out, and then I walk out of the... But as you saw, Cal was in the box.
We really don't know how that...
If not for that interlude, this... And yet, to think that someone... Could we have a look around?
This is the scene of the crime. So Linny and Lynette are not permitted...
Yes, of course. No need to be so strict now.
Thanks, everyone.
Oh, her clothes are here.
Right. Ugh, this is...
Man, now it changed. There's circles within the glasses.
What is this place?
It seems someone could fit through it.
Alone, perhaps.
But there are no other ways in or out of here. Oh, you're right. Let Paimon write...
The floor is wet. Please be careful not to slip.
Speaking of which... Wow.
Oh, Paimon knows. And here's a broken vase.
Okay, yes, this one also.
Looks like a hook tied to the end of a rope. Huh?
Perhaps Perhaps it was a prop for a
Whatever it is.
Let's make note of it. Yeah, drop of the hook. Okay,
Seems we're
now
just about done
let's return to the surface. We did all the investigations.
Well, we've ascertained the state of the. Let's find a place to sort.
Apologies for the wait.
So,
Demoiselle?
what did the guards say? Did the
They believe the guards have checked the.
So the tunnels become like a secret chamber.
No wonder.
In other words, the
Charges and then trial. So if the charges are upheld, they'll announce.
That's right. This is how a trial goes in the op. That's right. The statements from both. To put it simply,
This also precludes any kind of favor.
once both sides have. Then, finally.
Huh? So the.
In practice, there is very yes. Because we've chosen to.
They're concerned, and even if that were not.
I'm ready to break out at.
Whoa, whoa!
Of course. I just hope.
In that case, let's just sort out our findings together. I mean, what better way to.
Breaking out. Just kidding. Just kidding.
What do you mean?
Huh?
Understood, mademoiselle. Everyone, please come
Come with me.
Wait, you're carrying a.
Yes, I must be.
I have eggs, sugar, and all.
Good one.
These three are quite the interest. And Paimon, Dad, it's from the way you had these two guys carrying, but you ended up doing the entire thing.
I was applauding.
And I was giving encouraging smiles.
Paimon was just thinking.
Well, don't underestimate beating egg weights, but anyway, give these a try.
Only three?
Well, eating.
Tea is ready to be served as well. No need for
All right then. However, we can the magician twins.
Exactly. Why would they do such a thing right when everyone?
The flower vase and resulting in the shattering of the vase, the
We're just
discarding
cutting
of
onto
her.
the
Perhaps
cloth.
the criminal thought that since she was chosen from the crowd, she would be too easy to identify.
Paimon thinks that makes sense, but the.
True, but the only.
Could Halsey have seen?
That's right. And even if she had to, nor does she have. And
from the sound of things, your macarons are amazing. What?
Please don't worry about it. At my.
No. Besides, Paimon knows that if she ate two. Wait. Even you don't believe Paimon? If Paimon ate those two extra macarons.
All right, we get Malus. Set up the. Making sure everyone gets 3 macarons, of course.
Exactly.
As you wish,
And I have the egg, sugar, and all.
Well, this.
Okay, again 3.
Well, that's it for snack time. I don't know what it would be awkward if you got all tongue-tied on stage during the trial.
All right. Thanks for your help and for the snacks.
It was nothing. A small task for the Spina di Rosula. Silver, Malus, it's time to go. I'll be back if I find anything new.
Okay, sorry for the wait.
All right. It's time to put our heads together. We've got to get our defense ready for the trial.
Spina di Rosula.
What do we do? The whole situation is so good plan.
Just relax. Even if everyone else besides,
Thanks, Navia.
Best of luck to you.
Ah, finally, you're back. Well, how did your investigation go?
To be honest, you might be disappointed.
No. We're already very grateful that you were willing to help.
Well, now, don't you all look
Disappointing.
disappointed? Don't tell me that was to be expected, of course. But don't let that stop you. I shall be terribly disappointed should you.
Since both parties are present, firstly, in order for the audience to...
Yes, of course.
Thank you, Mr. Linney. You ran to and remained hidden within the magic box in the audience stands.
Yes, that's correct.
In that case, I call upon the...
Why, of course I do. Allow me to take the first shot and break this case wide open. Mr. Linney is clearly locked. There is no way you could have been in the box the whole...
That is simply your hypothesis based on the
Oh, is that so?
The roaring countdown of the crowd, of course.
And you didn't hear anything else?
No, nothing.
I see. But when the count reached...
Huh?
Hey, hang on!
Yeah, I'm sure he could have heard a noise.
I was right by the box and...
Okay.
Look at those scales. Could those mean...
Well then, ladies and gentlemen, of course, I have armed myself to do far more than smash your alibi. Confidence cannot go unfounded, and my
main
foundations are rock solid.
solid.
Tell me, aren't you
The House of the Hearth?
No wonder they did something.
So the serial disappearances were the Fatuis.
I've got a feeling that what happened on stage
That's irrelevant. All right.
Indeed. Then perhaps you could tell us everything that happened during that 1 minute. Your first priority is to prove yourself innocent. The Outlander is speechless. My, oh my, don't they look flabbergasted? Now comes the... Oh, good thing I made all those preparations.
Hey, Linny, why didn't you tell us this before?
Order! First, when the thud was... Are these claims... Please answer my...
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
I knew it!
Well, that's it. We might.
What should we do now?
Granted. In that case, what is your request?
Is that really necessary?
The defendant deceived the.
Order! Your request is reasonable.
So, you, in that case,
Okay, now let's start. The battle. Oh no. Still we have to do some talking with him.
Well, this is awkward. I didn't think... I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We based our entire... Not to set the wrong tone or anything, but Paimon's really mad!
I'm very sorry. I know you're angry, and I know you've clashed with it, but our organization is...
Right now, we want to save.
That's right. I knew if it weren't for our respective... That's why I didn't wish to flat out... The truth is very important, but being completely transparent about everything would see us spending more effort. Right. So, you be the judge. Heck, if I were you, I fear that I'd even struggle to trust me at this point. You met a Fatus who works as a magician, a trickster by trade. All by coincidence, too. But still, I'm asking you to trust me. I am no criminal. At least, not in this case.
Sorry. Please forgive us.
Well, you both say that, but... Right, let's hear your answer first, and no...
Of course. I'll answer. We've been trying to find out how the Oratrice operates. During our investigations, we learned that from that moment on, Lynette and I have been...
Is that why you needed a whole minute?
That's right. In truth, the audience would take about 75 seconds to count down from 60, while I would only need 15 to get to the... So, after jumping into...
That air vent was created during the construction of the tunnel, specifically...
Well, nothing. As soon as which should have been impossible, of course, that voice seemed to recognize me and tried to speak to me. On the way back, I saw the broken vase and the clothes on the ground, but the countdown was almost finished, so there wasn't time to give it any thought. After that, the homicide occurred just as you saw.
Well, that explains why you didn't hear the thud.
Because of that prophecy I told you about, of course.
That's the only way
Because
we
you
can
can
save
save everyone.
So, there you have it. The whole
Whole
truth.
truth.
It was never my wish to proceed, but like I said earlier, you can be the
The
judge.
judge.
If you want to leave because you don't trust the Fatui, there's nothing I can do to stop.
Well, Traveler, you decide. Paimon will follow your lead however you choose.
Okay.
Thanks for giving us a
The current problem is that the skin... If we want to refute the Hydro Archon's accusation... Huh?
Okay. Lies cast shadow under gathered lies. Time to fight.
Both parties have returned. When last we left off, Mr. Linney acknowledged the new evidence presented by Lady Farina as fact. Therefore, Lady Farina may continue.
That took long at this stage. Let's revisit that scene from Linny's perspective. As the countdown began, he entered. When the flatbed trolley passed, he opened the box and got into. He did not realize that this. Finally, he used the vase to knock her out. But at this time, Cowell arrived, and so Linny proceeded to knock. Afterward, Linny passed the. And there you have it.
Does the defendant's side have any objection?
The key to refuting Lady Farina. According to Linny, Linny went to the room. Linny did not.
Attention! Ace Detective Paimon
Paimon
has
has something to say.
When the countdown started, Linny did indeed go into the tunnel. But he immediately used a vent to access the Opera House basement, which is where once he reached that area, he heard a voice in what should have been an empty room. Since the crime scene had already developed by the time he reached the tunnel again, and finally he reached the... Paimon did it!
In other words, you believe that he knew.
That's right!
My reasoning?
If that's the case, then assuming that what you said...
Oh.
That's right! Oh, well,
Bro, okay?
Your denial is very strident. I'll give... Of course I do. You're saying that he wasn't?
Maybe Linney was in the tunnel on the car.
That's right! Linny wasn't in the box or in the tunnel. That's why he didn't hear anything strange during the performance. This means that when the crime happened, the saying same clue you used to disprove his alibi has
Well, to think you'd use such logic. Well then,
Bro,
if
Act
it
1
wasn't
कर रहे हो?
Lenny who
Yes,
committed
Gojo.
the crimes, then who was it?
For my first account now.
The deceased's name is Cow.
That can't be right.
What I must do next is
Old
recreate the
account में हो
truth.
गया Archon Quest. Yes, yes,
What
yes.
Cowell did, and how he went from would-be... No one entered or left the Opera House through its entrances. So, where would the criminal have wanted to take Halsey? Lenny was not in the tunnel. The sound we heard made...
The deceased identity.
The deceased's name is Cow. It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. They would likely have bumped into Lenny as well. Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel. So, no one entered or left the Opera House through its entrances. So, where would the criminal have wanted to take Halsey? It would have been tough for both. Halsey's clothing.
What's wrong, Traveler? Are you...
Look, since we're at a dead end, just like the trick as it transpired.
If only we knew how...
Well, that would be nice, but the tunnel... And it's not like this is a magic trick where you can just make a real live person disappear.
Okay. By the way, hello, how कैसे हो?
If the
Totally
defense
fine,
is
bro.
unable to make further effective arguments, we will move on to the next stage of the trial.
Oh, hold on a second.
Lenny was not in the tunnel. The sound we heard made... The deceased's name is Cow. The vase was not...
Paimon gets it! Lynette escaped from the... If there's a
How could a person ever be transformed into what? Most magic tricks are...
Even so, the truth must be out there somewhere. Perhaps some new line of... Since Cal was the deceased, but given that we aren't making much...
People really do come up with all sorts of harebrained schemes when at...
Nevertheless, I believe that this is a reasonable request on the part of an attorney. Since the trial does indeed appear to be at an Guards, please step into the lounge and examine...
We are still examining the items, but we have already made critical We discovered several test tubes of fluid within Cowell's baggage. The notebook in his backpack claims that these fluids are... water from the primordial sea.
The primordial sea?
The note's contents also indicate that Cowell belonged to an organization that sells illegal drugs and that he had an accomplice. The notebook has many entries concerning safe usage of these fluids, in which the keyword dissolve appears many times. One of these tubes was labeled Opera Epiclese, along with yesterday's date. It is empty. The notes also state that these dissolution properties work exclusively on people from Fontaine. It's likely that Halsey was chosen as some sort of test subject. As such, we believe that the defense's hypothesis is, in fact, supported by sufficient evidence.
You've got to be kidding! People dissolving in...
Could something so ridiculous actually be true?
Wait a moment. This reminds me of a certain prophecy.
Huh. If people can become water, does that mean that the water tank's real use was as a means? Wait just a minute. Could that mean...
Demoiselle, wait! What about your partner?
Let's go. Just...
Order! Order!
ब्रो सो भाव
It
कैसे
is
लग रहा है आइकन
undeniable
को इस
that
फाउंटेन का
further
अच्छा है
examination
गुड
of the
गुड गुड
deceased's
गुड
personal effects has yielded some surprising results, but we cannot yet still.
two
let us assume
section
that
I
these
like the
clues
most,
are
that
indeed
is
authentic,
Linis,
albeit with the
then the
understanding that
case
Ms. Halsey
about
has yet to be found.
serial disappearance,
Guards,
these two,
please continue
and the
examining
last
the
act
items
5
along
1.
these lines.
These
Mr.
three I
Linney,
like the
It
most.
appears your hypothesis is supported.
Of course. Thank you. If we uphold this hypothesis...
Right! Like the metal hook! Let's think about this.
And it was truly emotional.
Must have something to do with that.
How Flocrados died,
primordial
that was
sea.
really emotional. After the dance complete, bro, that was truly very emotional.
The deceased's name is... Now it seems like the hook... The water from the primordial... Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire time. I remember there was something...
It's Ace Detective Paimon's time to shine again! In the original plan, Cowl would tamper with the water tank rope and the number selector securing his target. When the magic box containing Halsey was lowered, the metal hook would retract gradually and pierce the balloon at the top of the box. When the balloon attached to the box popped, the water from the... Afterward, Cowl would enter the tunnel and break the flower vase to conceal the water inside the tunnel, with the remaining evidence being covered up by the water. But he encountered something unexpected.
Huh. That does make...
That actually links together.
Oh dear. Now, it seems like his notes mentioned he hadn't...
On that note, the guards have just contacted me. I shall now invite him on stage.
Thank you, Your Honor. And we found an identical sample of the water from the...
What?
That can't be. Does this not, my dear... Linny did not need to take part in the dissolution, having made modification. But upon his... Ultimately, he not... Now, as much... Am I right, Mr. Linny? We've used up all the Is this the end of...
Oh no!
Gogita, welcome, bro.
All I believe this is indeed... Now then, my good...
excuse me, everyone!
Miss, I must ask you...
Oh, come on. Don't be hasty. I'll show you an amazing trick.
What if...
No offense, miss, but...
Come on now, don't be silly. But once everyone believes the illusion, can't magic reveal the truth to them once? And wouldn't such a trick? Come on, Lenny and Lynette. Give it another go.
I pull Emily. That's very good. Gojo. Serial disappearance quest was truly good, but Act 5 was made to increase facility the server content icon float. Yeah, bro. That was very emotional.
I understand.
And voila.
Sorry.
Wait, isn't that Halsey?
To be clear, I'm only here because this person told me that if I testified, I was hiding outside this room listening to the proceedings because I was afraid that I would be the one. I was just feeling happy that no one...
That'll teach you to...
Where should I begin? Firstly, my name isn't Halsey. It's Lillian. And I heard that Linny's show was gonna be a real That's how I make a living. I steal stuff here and there. And I'd never been caught before. But I was noticed at the harbor a few days ago, and I barely got away. Lenny was the one who caught me in the act.
Hey! No wonder you look familiar! So you were the thief! Liddy even mentioned that you were pretty...
Well, and I thought that would have been the end of it, but he even mentioned the Fortress of Meripede. That's a prison. So I played along with the show while looking for an opening to flee. But then I got I wasn't going to take that lying down. There was nowhere to run from there. I slipped out after the first
Can a person even hide in there?
But I swear, I didn't know... Had I known that, I would...
Well, that makes everything pretty clear now, doesn't it?
This time, we need to...
Okay. Finally, the moment.
The strange sound... The flower vase was not... Lillian was a...
And it's Ace Detective Paimon time! Having been selected out of the blue, Lillian panicked. Her panic only intensified after she entered the tunnel and had water poured on her head. So she kicked the door open, producing the thud we all heard. Hearing the commotion, Cowell leapt into the tunnel, only to discover that he did not know that Lillian was not from Fontaine, but was a thief who made her way in, mistakenly believing that the two broke the flower vase during. With no way of escaping, she changed her clothes and...
Bro, I am more curious for Natlan. How will it played, as there are supposed to be more than one Archon in Natlan?
Guard inspection if she tried to
Who
leave
knows?
after...
She had already become desperately hungry by the time we were chatting over macarons. So, she swiped 2 of them right under our noses. Talk about us.
At this point, all the events that happened at...
Ah, so bravo!
Now then, Lady Farina. Please answer the question.
What? No. I have no...
Wow!
If there are no objections, then as the Chief Justice, the actual perpetrator of the serial disappearances, Cowell, selected his next... With some modifications to the selector, he could to cover up any evidence while committing the deed. He also tampered with the rope suspending the water tank, using the fireworks at the end of the performance to cause the tank to... He poured the water from the primordial sea. Finally, he passed the prepared hook on a rope through the gap in the magic box's door when bringing the young woman to... When the magic trick officially began, the box containing the woman was lowered into the tunnel, tightening the hook rope and bursting the balloon containing the... If all had gone to plan,
One make
the young
truly
woman would be
emotional was
dissolved at this
Furina's
time.
pass.
However, realizing that there was trouble,
For
Cowell
me, it
entered
was
the tunnel and met
the date of
Lillian.
Toklados, bro.
However, his opponent was more capable than he thought, and he was overcome, knocked unconscious, Lillian according to her own statements. As for Linny, he was in the underground structure. From this reconstruction of events, while there is much in Linny and Lillian's this case at least can be handed over to the oratories to make... As such, Linny and Lynette are officially declared not guilty.
Great work. Thank you all. Thank you so,
So much. Made me.
Next, how did you find the water from the...
Right! Your discovery caused me to make a serious mistake.
I suspect that the accomplice... I'm sure you know what you must...
Speak quickly! Unless you want to earn yourself a one-way ticket.
I was just following orders. We were supposed to place blame for the serial disappearances onto Linny, and thus cause suspicion to fall on the Fatui.
And now that your plan has fallen through, therefore you would be wise to tell every...
Yes, I'll tell you everything I... Our boss discovered that it can also be made into a potion, which when extremely diluted, can cause people to experience unforgettable exhilaration. We've been in this business for a while now, and have made decent mora off it. The disappearances were also the boss's idea. I mean, this is the boss we're talking about. The...
And now he can no longer talk.
Such ruthlessness.
An outrageous act. All present, please submit to inspection immediately.
Bro, this was really something. This scene.
So, we're just going back now? That's...
Traveler, Paimon, please wait.
Lenny...
I know you may not want to speak to me right now, but still, let me thank you again for I guess. But regardless, I'd like the opportunity to set things... I didn't approach you with any ulterior motives or As for why I'm a Fatus, it's because that was how Father, who you might know as the Knave, approached recruiting us.
The Knave? The one who...
That's right. And back when our parents first died, Lynette and I were left wandering the streets to survive. I took my sister through several... To my surprise, before long, an aristocrat came...
So you went from orphans?
That was how we felt at first, too. But he would constantly take me...
That doesn't seem too bad.
After one particular performance I waited a long time after the answer he gave me was...
Oh no. But...
As far as outsiders are concerned, I managed to ferret out the location. All I saw was the moonlit ground covered in blood.
So, she...
That's right. She had... Father, the Knave, might have seen something in me. The House of the Hearth welcomes you. For your interests, I was hesitant to trust her. But she was also quick to destroy the noble who...
Oh, so that's how the two of you joined the House of...
She has gained permission from the Saritsa to first use the Gnosis' power when...
So, she...
That's right. The whole today's case has also proven everyone at Hotel Booth did to us orphans.
So, from small deeds like this...
It's alright. I understand. I just hope you can understand that if you should need anything at all in the future, feel free to...
Okay.
Bye, Lenny!
Partner.
What was with the disappearing act you pulled right as the trial ended?
Were you looking for us?
Well, this whole thing isn't exactly over, is it? I do feel that we're getting close. Huh? What's wrong, my dear partner?
Besides, are you given...
I see. Well, sorry.
Don't say that, Navia.
And we were having so much fun investigating with you, too. It was like having new waters flow... Sorry, wait. Shall we have a farewell meal?
Huh?
Well, I'd just like to have... Anyway, it would just be a meal, so it shouldn't take...
You don't have to twist mine.
Oh, wonderful.
All right, then. Let's have our farewell...
Okay. Act 1 complete. Finally. Debraju. One is this. Inward genesis. I think that's what we need to do. Okay, if I'm not wrong, the way to Nutland will be from this area. Either this area or this area. Yeah, there's so many areas left to explore. Oh, how much progression we did on none? Okay, we did quite a bit of progression. Okay, got it. Oh, guys, and if anyone wants to review the UID, just send the UID. We'll definitely do UID reviewing. Okay. Those who want to review the UIDs, just send the UIDs. Oh, this one is left. Text coda. To get our last and final chest.
Crumble.
Crumble.
Take it easy.
No, only this was the case. Oh, okay, fine. 20 primogems. With that, the only thing left for us to do for Simulanka is the old memories. That's the only thing left for us to do. This is the only thing that was left for the old textual mysteries. Okay. Okay. Okay, all okay. Okay, built. Finally, the time is here. So don't fear. It triggered damage. Easy, bro. Yes.
There is no escape.
I see everything. Shower me with thread. Dissipate.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Inazuma Science Eternal.
Illusion shattered.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Our bond is strong. Let my name echo in song. Strike a pose.
This way, Turtle.
you shall perish! Ha! Shine down! Ha! Ha!
Commit it to memory.
Dissipate! Out of my way! Let the world collide!
Torn to oblivion! There is no escape!
Coming was a target track.
Hey!
Raise the
Make yourselves at home!
Our bond is strong. Lightning, where do you think you're going?
Time to shine! Everyone hold hands!
Now you shall perish! Ha!
Goodbye.
Okay.
Laid bare!
Gather! Order guide you.
Rain cutter. Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha.
Overruled!
Stabilize.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Huh? Hup. Yeah. Ah. Here comes the catch. Cha.
Gather.
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate. Ta. Ha. Busted. Ta. Ha. Ta. Things are about to get dicey.
Laid bare!
Solidify.
Let me weave you a verse. Gotcha.
I will have order. Gather.
Overruled!
Yellen Ultimate took the time. I know what I need to do. That way, I will be able to secure.
Shine down!
Shower me with praise! I see everything! Sharing my knowledge!
Dissipate! Let my name echo in song!
Inazuma shines eternal! Ha! Ha! Ha!
Grow, grow, grow! Make yourselves at home!
Our bond is strong. Let the world collide!
Hey!
Torn to oblivion! Ha! Illusion shattered! Ha!
Get with me! Let my name echo in song!
Eternal oasis!
Sharing my knowledge! I see everything!
Where do you think you're going?
Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape! Ha!
Hey!
Goodbye.
Laid bare!
This is order.
Take it easy. Here comes the catch. Busted. Rain cutter. Game's up. Fun's over. No, my sword! Yeah, witness the power of Gurwa. Huh?
Solidify!
Busted. Here comes the catch. Rain cutter. No, my sword. Transfixed.
Gather!
Quietly now.
Order guide you.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate. Things are about to get dicey.
Laid bare.
Oh, don't use this team. Don't use this team. 3 stars. Size. I don't have Kokomi, first of all. I don't have Kokomi.
Stand with me.
Time to shine. Commit it to memory. Make yourselves at home. Yeah.
There is no escape. Insolent. Ha!
I'll settle this. Dissipate. This might hurt a little.
Now you shall perish. Shine down.
Let my name echo in song.
Grow, grow, grow.
Our bond is strong. Lightning purified. Transfixed.
Stabilize.
Here comes the catch. Witness the power of Gurwa. Huh? Rain outlines your fate.
Laid bare.
Game's up. Fun's over. Gotcha. Here comes the catch. Busted. Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate.
Gather!
This is where you fall. Overruled.
Solidify!
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now. Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
Ooh. 3 stars. It's easier with that. You simple Hydro, Purina, Yelan, and Kokomi also.
Illusion shattered.
Shower me with thread. Dissipate. Commit it to memory. Sharing my knowledge. Yeah.
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
Yoo-hoo! Let the world come alive! Our bond is strong. Grow, grow, grow! The Temple of Wisdom!
Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish. There is no escape.
Let's leave her a little.
Easy peasy full cheesy.
Transfix.
Gather! I will have order.
Here comes the catch. Gotcha. Rain cutter, know my sword. Rain outlines your fate.
Laid bare.
Stabilize.
Game's up. Fun's over. Quietly now. Let me weave you a verse.
Gather! This is order.
Here comes the catch. Busted. Take it easy. Witness the power of Gua. Rain outlines your fate.
Order guide you. Solidify.
Game's up. Fun's over. Rain cutter.
Transfixed.
Gather.
Here comes the catch. Quietly now. Let me weave you a verse.
Easy. Good rotation and 3 stars.
Rise.
Thank goodness I'm using catch with my Zhongli.
Solidify.
Now we can head to the Act 2. And guys, those who want to review their UIDs, just send your UIDs. I will do UID reviewing for all of you. And thank you guys. We have finally reached 360 subs, guys. Just few more subs needed to 370, guys. We can definitely do it.
We cannot just rely on the ocean's self-cleaning ability.
And those who want to review their UIDs, just send your UIDs.
I came here several times with my father when I was little, but stopped eating here as often after growing up. I hope the food here will be to your taste. Oh, don't worry. We have... in that case, I'll go order... Ooh, everything looks so good.
People in Ascension know how to enjoy life.
Why, of course. Go ahead, try whatever you like. If the food's... And if it's not? Well, then I'll still... Yeah. Oh, we called this a farewell meal, but we could have... Oh, true.
Well, we've certainly taken a big step forward, but
if it hadn't happened right in front of us...
right? Yet it was because...
If only that guy could have finished speaking!
In such investigations, even the smallest step can seem like a yawning chasm if the trail of... To be honest, I don't have high hopes for any follow-up that the authorities might It's not that I don't have faith in their ability. It's easy to guard against and deceive a single narrow perspective, which is exactly why the Spina di Rosula exist. Those highfalutin folk are...
Seems Paimon thought things were simpler than they actually are.
It's all right. Let's talk about something else. Like, what are your future plans?
That's true. We didn't have a chance.
I see. I've heard that there's a long line of people.
Yeah.
Well,
guess that's Spina di...
Well, one way would be to infiltrate a performance troupe at the... I'm sure Lady Farina would... All right, I can personally testify that this one works. When I... valid point. I overlooked... You did defeat her in court, clearing citizens of...
You mean that if we catch her while she's on a break, she might be too embarrassed to refuse? Oh, why don't we give it a try after this meal?
No, it's fine.
All right. Honestly, Paimon wouldn't recommend...
Is that so? If we're all finished eating, then I'll go pay.
Yeah, we're... Oh, so full. Paimon can barely float anymore.
Okay.
Hey, Navia! What
Oh, nothing. It was just a meal, you know? Nothing the Spina di Rosula can't cover.
Let's get ready to try to meet the...
So this is goodbye, huh? Well, if you do encounter any other trouble in Fontaine... in any case, I would...
See ya!
Now start the second part. As light rain falls without reason. The knave. I see. It's like that.
We cannot just rely on the ocean's self-cleaning
Okay.
ability.
Ooh. Let's see, do we have any kind of food recipe that we can get from Hotel Deveroy? We have. First, let's do here. Let's set to it. And guys, those who want to review the UIDs, just send the UIDs. I will do definitely. I will do UID reviewing for all of you. Okay, those who want to review the UIDs, just send the UIDs. Okay, restore, increase attack, stamina. Yeah, bulle sauce duck beast. Yeah, this is the one. Oh, I will get Fonta. Fonta. Okay, Fonta will get it from Fontaine General Store. So okay, it should be right this way. General Store of Fontaine should be
Take it easy.
not wrong. This is the house. Yeah, fermented juice. Fonta. What will this drink do? Holy water. Oh, this is the effect that it will do. This is Fonta's effect. Okay, kind of boring and disappointing. Okay, we haven't unlocked this area. This area. Is all the levels after that directly to the sea. Amrita Pool, Samudra Coast. Yeah. Okay. Okay, bro, account is crazy. Welcome, Peanut. Welcome. Yes, guys, if anyone wants to review the UID, just send a UID. I will definitely do ID reviewing. Just look at this shit, bro. Look at the amount of 5-star characters I'm having. This is 3 years worth of playing. Okay. This is 3 years worth of playing. Can you show me your Yellen and Arlecchino build? Yes, definitely. Anas. Just a sec, guys. Okay, sorry for the wait. Okay, my Arlecchino. This is my Arlecchino. This is my attack. HP. This is my crit damage. 76 to 26 with 46 pyro damage bonus. Weapon are using Primordial. As for artifact, 4-piece Gladiator. This is my Gladiator stats. And as for Constellation, she is C0, and for Talent, she is double crowned. And this is my Yelan. This is my crit damage with energy recharge. And also hydro damage bonus. Weapon I'm using her signature, Aqua Simulacra. For artifact, 4-piece emblem. This is my emblem stats. Okay, I want to change this hydro damage bonus to HP. This is my energy recharge. This is my feather. And this is my flower. And for concentration, it's C0. Oh, and one more thing. As for talents, he is also double crowned.
What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please.
Let them do as they please. Okay. Still nothing. Yelan main. Arlecchino's weapon, I don't think so, bro. Okay, as because overall Primordial is doing a lot of damage. Overall boosting that Primordial is giving is very good. There is a low chance that I might go for Arlecchino's weapon. Rather, I can go for her Constellation rather than her weapon. Okay, there's a chance I might go for her Constellation. Now already are ready to join husband, such as Stu, Science, Wilmot. 29 attackers save around some. What I'm saying is her going for a Constellation is much more suitable than going for the weapon. Okay, Primordial itself is a very good weapon choice for her if you are unable to get her signature weapon.
There aren't many people around anymore. Looks like that boat we took to Araneas might have been the last one.
Vache.
Vache.
Looks like we're back here again. Huh? Traveler? Are you hearing voices again?
It's such an orgasm, bro.
That's kinda spooky. Are you sure we don't want to come back in the morning?
Vache? Vache.
Hey, why are you still walking towards it? There might be something nasty in the water. Huh? Hang on. Hey, Traveler? Stop walking!
Come on, wake up! Oceanic.
Vache, are you...
My dear Vache?
No, wait. You seem to be someone else. Do you know... Wait. Who am I? My memories feel like they have been washed away like a flood. So many fragments dissolved amidst the tide, never to be recovered. How much have I lost? How many things that I once held dear while on land have I since forgotten? Yes, that is what I was once. But now, I do not know how I came to be like this either. I only vaguely remember being covered in light blue water, and then all grew dim.
I also remember going to many places. I loved adventure, loved exploring places of peril. No matter where I went, but now, we can no longer go back. No! Our reunion no longer has any meaning. There is no way for us to create any new memory. The thought of me gives him no... If you meet Vache, tell him perhaps that is so. As I was submerged in the water, if only I could have comforted him. Told him that I... Is that what you call it?
Dissolving.
Dissolving. It was a state of neither fear nor frenzy.
Frenzy.
I could also liken it to being a thirsty person who drinks water for the first time, and only then sees... I think I hear your companion. It's time for you to go, I think. Farewell, then.
White blind.
Dear God, it's a whole army of Gardamex. Chlorand?
Quick, now's our chance!
Bro, can you suggest what to do?
I should thank you for lending us your
If you're
sword
not
there,
having a good
Chlorand.
polearm for her, then you can go for her
Before I
polearm,
do
okay?
so, could you
But
explain how you managed
going
to
for
show
her
up
polearm
here?
will be far more
Followed you.
what
It
should I
seemed to me
say?
that danger has followed you more
Problematic
closely
than
as
going for
late.
her character,
I
okay?
believe that following someone without their knowledge
Because if you
is
want to get
actually
her
called
character,
stalking, is it not?
you can get her
Mr.
if you lose
Callus's
the
last wish was
50-50.
for me to
Within
ensure
the
your
next 80
safety,
pulls, you might get
and
her,
I will
okay?
not betray his trust. He
If
would
you
do
want
the
to get
same.
her for guaranteed, then
Were
160
he alive
pulls.
today?
But if you want to
Do
get her a
not
weapon,
speak of my
then it
father.
will be 210 pulls.
Sorry, demoiselle. I was not strong enough.
Okay.
Thank you
Going
for
for a
your aid,
weapon
Mr.
will be
Rand, but
much
do
more
keep an
problematic
eye
than
out
going
for
for a
your manner
character.
of speech. I believe we all wish to avoid unnecessary emotional harm.
Because in the process,
Sorry,
you might lose 50-50 two times
not
in a row.
consider your
If you want
feelings.
to get her a weapon.
Whatever. What else do you know?
I doubt I know much more than you.
That
But
already
I
happened
believe
with
that the
me
mastermind
while
behind the
getting
serial
my
disappearances
Raiden's weapon.
is very powerful. Your performance tonight will almost certainly.
I'm sure that. And what about these Gardamex?
None of these mecha have serial numbers. I can only conclude that some.
What? Your point being that they're out of.
Yes. Be careful.
I will continue investigating no matter what. We will bring the truth to light. Regardless.
I do not think that they'll strike again any.
Right. I suppose that's the best news we've gotten today.
Demoiselle, I believe that Miss...
I know, I just... She's...
Oh, thank goodness! Paimon thought we were
Romeo Yaimiko built. Yes, definitely.
came out of nowhere while we were
Believe.
unconscious, and Nadia and her gang saved us! Oh, and there was that champion duelist named Chlorand who came out to save us too! We got lucky there.
Oh, come now. Forget all that polite talk. That wasn't really a farewell meal we had back there. Not for me, anyway. In truth, I hope that every meal we have together shall be a victory feast. As such, we're still partners.
It will take 50 years.
If it were me, I would have joined the Spina di Rosula on account of her goodwill.
All right, you...
Actually, Navia, how did you know that we were in danger? You sure did show up in the nick of time.
Well, to be honest, you're the one who tipped us off, Paimon.
Huh? Really? Paimon contributed
Really?
somehow? Ooh, Paimon's even more amazing than she thought.
Time being, I don't have my Arlecchino guide,
Grabbing
okay.
my drink by mistake. After we parted ways, I was on the way back that the Fanta tasted kind of salty and icky. Fanta only comes in sweet flavors.
So the Fanta had been spiked with water from the...
Yes. So if...
Spina di Rosula is preparing the grand...
Huh. Really?
I sent people to Hotel de Boer to investigate. That's when I figured out that you might be in danger and hurried here as quick... What?
Yes.
Well, you did foil a plan that they were probably
Have to
pretty proud of.
have
and
to
almost got
create
their name in
videos
the
for
process.
some of the characters.
Speaking of which, did anything strange...
Well, it can't be coincidence. Oh, and this time Paimon heard it too. But it was real faint. Does this situation... Does that mean the Paimon...
That doesn't sound like too much of a bad thing.
New intel? Why...
Well, let's hear it, shall we? Oh. Vache. That name, since he saw that young woman dissolve, but he never gave testimony or any information regarding people dissolve. Yes, thank you. This is very important information indeed. We will continue to investigate. Oh, you mean...
Well, you did say that our fair... And besides, we're in this now whether we like it or not. You're not gonna let those people who targeted us...
Demoiselle, do try not to look quite...
You talk too much. Well, in that case, we also have some plans to go over.
Don't worry, you two. With us around...
Yeah, now I have to make but there's some of the characters I have to make. Like for Novelette, Arlecchino. There are many characters to make videos on. Ayaka, Ganyu, Shao, Arlecchino, Raiden. Then Nahida is there. Yoimiya, Yaemiko, Kazuha. And for my second account I have Alhating, Nubilate, Rene. So many characters I have to make videos on. Even on poster characters I have to make videos. Don't worry, bro. You didn't do story quest? Zora, welcome Zora. Rock. Oh, now I'm completing it in my second account now.
It's right up ahead.
I've been keeping watch, Demoiselle. I haven't spotted it.
Very good.
I shall find rooms.
Thank you, Malus. Now,
Thank you, Malus.
let's continue.
Whatever business you're in, you gotta keep up with the changing times.
Oh. This is my main.
So,
the one having Arlecchino is my first account. Okay. And the one that is having Nubilate and Alhating, that is my second account.
Circumstances, I can confidently say it's the best we have.
Well, after all, we don't allow illegal or...
Seems like it's tough times for everyone.
To be honest...
Your father,
Demoiselle, if you'll allow me to explain.
No. I'll explain it
Very
myself.
myself.
My father's name is Callus. Yes, the same one they call Callus
Callus
the
the
Unfaithful
unfaithful in the
streets
streets.
3 years ago.
Oh no.
But I do not believe, at the time, I believe, but strangely, that even after being seriously injured, how could he protect his honor if he's dead? The closest piece of info I have.
So
That's right. However, I must know what really if only he'd been more open with me when he was still alive. He even hid the fact, and now, here I am investigating his death.
Demoiselle, please.
Please.
If there is anything I can do.
I also will never believe that Master Callus murdered anyone. There are none whom I respect more than the two of you, Demoiselle. Master Callus did so much good in life, yet all it took, even our supporters decreased greatly due to that incident, hence our strained finance.
Wait, if Callus was such a good man, wouldn't people at least be a little...
No. Perhaps people just revel in that kind of drama. It's not something... People love watching the evil turn over a new leaf, but they also...
Wait, how could... never mind.
There is one...
Oh, her? Yeah, that's not the sort of thing that you...
Miss Clorand, she knew Master Callus, but there was only...
It's not that I...
Don't worry, Navia.
Afterward, Miss Clorand told us that, yes, that is our...
Oh, all right. Anyway, that's the information I wanted to share with you. Thanks.
Yeah.
Please, relax and get some sleep.
Okay. Ursula.
Huh?
I sent them back to Poisson. It's Spina de Rosula's place of origin, and where
Paimon gets the but...
No, I just returned after going out for a while. I did some
Wait!
How could I?
Guess Paimon...
Unfortunately, this name seems to have been wiped. I suspect that those behind this
Marcel
have already
is
taken
Marcel
steps to hinder an investigation from this
real
angle.
name.
Does that mean we're...
No. There is one, and that is the archives kept by Chief Justice
Novelite.
Ocean that you met.
So Nervalette mean... In that case, let's go talk to...
No.
Once upon a time, in Novelette's home. Chief Justice. Udex Novelette.
The Palais is right up ahead. Come on.
Palais Memorias. Palace Marmonia. Halt.
Halt! Please state your business here. The Chief Justice is presently occupied with official matters.
Oh ho ho.
This place does...
Hey, don't you recognize us?
Huh? Who are you? Just to be clear, I don't care who you are or who you might be
See? They've got great discipline, too.
Yep. Paimon can tell... If you're here just to crack jokes, I can point you towards the exit. Unlike some, we're busy, so please leave...
No. What I meant to...
Oh, yes, I remember. I read about it in the Steambird.
We're here today to report and archive some information...
Huh. Is that even a thing?
Of course. Don't worry.
All right, then, I'll let you through. The Chief Justice is just inside.
Thanks so much.
Okay. That is Sedeni.
Take it easy.
Food in the cafeteria
enters.
Please come in.
Oh, please come in. Yeah, Prospita attack.
Sorry to barge in, Monsieur.
It's all right. Please let me know how I may be of assistance to you.
So
You are not my
We're
brothers.
looking for a man called
For
Vache.
sure.
Ah, I see. In that case,
Who knew that Neuvillette would be so easy to talk to?
unfortunately, I'm quite certain that no one by the name of Vache has been involved in any case, criminal or civil, in the past several years. There are no records of him either in the files or in my memory.
Traveler, what if it was really just a dream?
Is that so? All right then. Thank you so much, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Ahem. Miss Navia, I can understand how you feel. Your father, Callus.
And what are you trying to say? Are you trying to console me? No. You are not trying to do any of that. I can hear it in your voice. It's just like last time. After my father took his place in the duelist ring, you even told me then that you thought that in your eyes, the value of if you truly regret my father, why didn't you give me the power to stop everything? Was hanging. There are still so many things I never got. If you really have no heart, then just look me in the eyes.
I'm sorry, Miss Navia.
You and my father, it's not so much that you can't. Oh well. In any case, everyone already knows full well the apathy. My apologies for taking my emotions out on you, Monsieur Chief Justice. Let's go, Traveler.
Monsieur Chief Justice. Okay. This is something.
Navia,
Yeah.
are you
okay?
I'm fine.
It's raining.
It's raining.
You're right.
Eudex Neuvillette is
Still
sad.
sunny when we went into the building?
Now that I think of it, on the day my father was...
What is it? Did you think of something?
Yeah, he was outside. It was uncovered that thought has occurred to us before. We've even expanded the search area to try to account for that, but didn't find anything of value. Oh? Wait.
So you're saying that the true murderer could have been turned... Yeah! And if that's what had happened, then no one would have believed your dad, even if he explained what he saw to the authorities!
I really think I found a true genius for a
A
partner.
partner.
You're completely right. All right, let's go to Poisson. With this new
lead
lead in mind, we'll
you
get to
get the bottom of my father's case for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna make progress for...
Do you want to go with me now? Or do you want to head over by yourself later?
Folder.
Great. Let's...
Okay. Oh, I never knew that we can do this. Neuvillette.
no need to be so surprised. My father was the one who asked for it. A gigantic and glamorous ship
So
embodies
embodies discovery,
opportunity, ambition,
ambition,
and conquest. It symbolizes Spina
Spina
di
di
Rosula's
Rosula's
bright and limitless future.
And Paimon thought you were bluffing when you Paimon was confused by a group, but now that Paimon has seen this ship for her...
Well, Poisson...
Intel is just like teachers.
Malus, we're
We're
back!
back.
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle, and our most important. You said before that you still had some...
About that, you still remember, right, Malus?
Yes, the case was quite similar to that of Mr.
Could you tell us a bit more about...
Yeah, of course. Many years, at a glance, it was a...
Wait! Did it...
Yes, he did. If you drink synth for an extent, and if you were to stop drinking it completely, as he oversaw Poisson...
Boss's uncompromising attitude. Not only that, Boss became determined to find the mastermind behind the synth operation and put an end.
Yes, but the enemy was very cunning.
Malus, which way is this? Act
So we
2.
could never get anything out of the deal. Recognizing that,
The serial disappearance
my father
case
decided
quest.
to contact the dealers in
Okay.
secret and cultivate personal. The man's name was Jacques. He felt greatly ashamed about his work after seeing many families destroyed by synth abuse. That night, my father hosted a banquet at his countryside estate. He planned to meet up
Yeah,
and
Archon
exchange
Quest.
information, but then we
Chapter
heard 2
4, Act 2
gunshots
of
from the
Archon Quest of
courtyard.
Fontaine.
We raced to the scene and found my father, still holding...
How did that...
Sounds just like Lenny's case, doesn't it? Looking back on it, though, I now...
Precisely. It's all things...
But, considering it now, it's almost certain that they belong to a third person at the scene. You're right.
Jacques was an empathetic man. I think this on that note, however, even though this will not please you, demoiselle, as our opponent is insidious and cruel. Even though Spina di Rosula, there is no need to fight.
If that's indeed what he wished for, was I not the closest person to him? What was the point of him dying without sharing any of the secrets he knew? Did he... Synth is still here. Callous the unfaithful is still his epithet. Did he think I'd just I've never accepted that. I want to find out the...
Navia.
This is indeed the best moment.
So you do know something else, Malus?
Yes,
Oh, yes.
I do. In fact, even before that banquet, Boss already knew of the connection between
Within the
Synth and the serial disappearances case. But what drove all the...
What?
Boss and the serial disappearances. 5 years was nowhere knowing all of this. But as long as you remain, if something were to happen to you...
Right. So nobody...
As we've seen Boss's tactics work.
No. I don't believe it. He never appeared...
No father wants their daughter to see
See
them
them weak and haggard.
Especially someone as proud
Why
as
don't you skip? Don't you know the story? There is no skip button, bro. That's the thing.
So he chose to die?
Genshin don't have a skip button like Weathering Waves.
Correctly, if Boss's spirit could hear you telling me, I'm sure...
That fool. No. He might have said, is that the amount of
I
confidence
have
he
to
had
go
in
with
me?
each and every conversation.
And what if I was never able to make it to where I am now?
Oh, thank you, Akuma. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah. I suppose that's true. With the way he'd set things up, if I had wanted, I could have just lived out my life without a care
Just
in the world.
Pimo submitted to 970 guys. We can do it.
He rarely talked to me about complex matters, and thus understood little of me as a person. Huh. Malus, what was the key evidence that he shared with you?
It's the location where synth is produced. Essentially, It's the enemy's head. When he was threatening the enemy, boss didn't share the specific. But if you want to use
We
it
will
against
grow
the enemy,
first. We'll always support your
still-
bro. Keep it all. Shows live stream. Yeah,
you
thanks, bro.
mustn't forget that we're
Thanks.
fighting against him. There's no telling what might be
We'll
lying
try
in wait at their
to
headquarters. We ought, but a single visit to their headquarters would be tantamount to a form. The worst case would be that.
Then, in that case...
Well, you saw one of them dissolve during Mr. Linney's case.
That's true, but things are...
You sound like you've put a lot of thought into...
I am the butler, after all. I've always been willing to take on any kind of risk for...
Thank you for all of that, Malus.
Let me think. When I announced orders to the... If the vendors didn't change their plans, then the individuals after several rounds of testing. The first is Florent, Spina de Rasula's senior advisor. Yes, surprising. Thanks to his position, there's someone else like him too.
Marcel,
the head of
Confrérie
of
of Cabrera. Marshall is the one.
Uncle Marcel.
Marshall is the culprit. I'm here since he had 900 to 1,000, I guess. Yes.
It's a guild.
Windy, yeah, about that.
So, they're like a sister again?
Yes, you can say that. It's a bit difficult to
Imagine
imagine someone using...
The final suspect is Thierry, the man responsible for coordinating information between Spina de
Rasula
Rasula
and
and
the
the
guards.
Although the guards mostly leave us to our own devices, there are still many activities we have to report to the local authority. Since Thierry is...
I see. To think that the enemy...
If
You remember, right? Yes.
Of course.
You're too kind. And before I forget, after that incident, if it might help you...
Oh, thank you so much, Malus.
A new case awaits, my dear,
Dear partner, leave it to
I
me.
hope we can work together to uncover the
The
truth and end this case
once and for all. Callas case recorded. So what is the point of this? Oh, it is just like this. Okay. Just for decoration. We cannot enter inside the ship. Okay, there is something over here. Oh, there's the hydroculus. Very good, my right hand shall remember. Yes. Yeah, that's quite some time. Fine, we did everything that we need to do here, guys. So this will continue tomorrow again. Before ending this stream, let's do some Stardale, guys. Okay. Before ending the stream, let's do some Stardale. Let's head to Stardale, guys. Technically 2, not 3. Oh no, 3, yes. Stardale, Genshin and Weathering. Oh, we cannot jump in Stardale. I forgot. We cannot jump in Stardale.
One's hexachromatic position is always in flux. Planning is par-
6 days, this is the 3rd day. Let's start the snapshot. Oh, Aram Alley. This is the Aram Alley. Good for you, it doesn't taste quite good. That is quite something. That's a lot of muscle. 7 more to go. Five more to go. I miss the Rangme and Firefly Blender. I thankfully got Rangme. Okay, that was quite odd. There was 2 here that we didn't able to capture. Okay, fine. 4100 is also more than enough. After we have to win 3 trophies. Only 3 gold we are having overall. For this area. Artisan commission, I guess, is the trash can. And they really made a big deal out of trash can. Nice pose. Ooh. Today, me and my friends play Genshin. College PC professor wasn't there. It was quite fun. A style. Oh. Yeah, we got all of them. This time we got all. The PC had good GPU. The requirements of Genshin is not that high.
Wheeltide Spring is in.
Okay. Horita store. $22. For the language requirements, Snapdragon 810 and for PCs are 4060. Not 4060, it was at least 16 series, not 40. $10 or 16. At least it was 1060 if I'm not wrong. Minimum requires were 1066 gigs. It's block tail. So what's the purpose of her? I see. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Yes, a gold, we never did it. Still, we didn't do the grades and gold. So many things we have to do for this divergent universe. Fine, we'll do this one later, guys. Tomorrow we'll complete the divergent universe. Because in place it will be on its renewable after I5. Genshin, it will burst anytime. Lol. Lol. So guys, we did all the things that we need to do. So better, let's stop our timing, guys, and let's see you all again next stream, guys. Okay. It was good to be with you all, guys. Let's see you all again tomorrow with Genshin again. And for timing, bye guys, stay safe and peace, guys. See you all again tomorrow, guys. It was good to be with you all. Tomorrow we continue with Act 2. Okay, tomorrow we'll continue with Act 2. And also we'll complete it and unlock the Reputation Reward of Fontaine. That's what we'll do tomorrow.